everybody, welcome back to my channel. I am Nurse Jackie. Okay, so today is Friday. You know, I said I was going to start coming on here every Friday. Try to anyways. And this is the end of week 3 of me working as a women's health nurse practitioner. So, okay, this week I think I have finally found balance. By that, I mean, week 1, I struggled, y'all. I went from working as a labor and delivery nurse, PRN, so sometimes once a week, sometimes 2 a week, very rarely more than 2 days a week, to working as a nurse practitioner every day, Monday through Friday, 9 to 5. It was rough, and still trying to figure out how to work out and take care of the kids and cook dinner and just life. So, but this week I did good. So I actually was able to work out or run every day this week, which is good because I'm training for a half marathon. Well, I am. I had started training for a half marathon before I started working full time, and then that kind of got put on hold. So now I am retraining, starting the training back up, and I was actually able to run or go to the gym every day this week. Actually, I went to work a little bit earlier today because I was orienting with somebody new. And so I got off work around 3. I was so tired, but I made myself go to the gym. I did my run and a quick workout at the gym, just came home, took a shower, and now I'm making this video. And then on top of that, tonight, my husband and I are going on a date. If that's not balance, I don't know what is. I'm gonna pat myself on the back. So, okay, week 3. This week I did a lot. I think last week I was happy because I did a hormone pellet by myself. This week I pulled out an IED, so that was cool. I started seeing patients solo. So, I mean, that kind of just happened. I was with a doctor. She got called downstairs for a delivery. She asked if I could see those patients. I looked at the chart. It was simple well woman exam. So I was like, sure. One of them was a well woman exam. Another one came in for some type of vaginal infection. And I was able to take a look and diagnose it correctly. Now, you know, I'm still learning. So I did tell the patient, I was like, this is what I think it is. I'm going to go look under the microscope and verify it. And then if you don't mind waiting a few more minutes, the doctor will come back up and she can take a look. And if you have any questions, you know, go further. So the doctor came back and told her the exact same thing I told her. So another pat on the back. And then the other patient was a new patient, well woman exam. That went great. So I was really proud of myself for that. So I've been following one particular doctor, and you know, we mesh well. I love following him. This week, I followed a different doctor, and we get along well too. That was the doctor I was following that got pulled down to a delivery, so that went well. And then today, the doctor I normally follow was unavailable, so I was following a nurse practitioner. So it was a little bit different. I'm used to following doctors, and so I was excited to be able to follow a nurse practitioner today because I really needed to learn how to round on patients. So I work in the office, but because it is an OB-GYN office, they do have patients who are delivering or they are now postpartum. So I will be rounding on the postpartum patients. So today I got to the clinic early, or the doctor's office early, and I went with the nurse practitioner and we rounded on some patients. I was able to see how the charting was and how all of that went, and that was really cool. So I followed her schedule today. And it is a little bit different than following the doctor. It is. I kind of feel like I was a little bit spoiled following my doctor the past few weeks, because today was a little bit, I don't know, I'm not going to say stressful because it wasn't stressful, but it was just from a different perspective. Yeah. So I think it was great. I learned, you know, new things with her. I saw just a different way to do things. And I saw the way that I would chart as a nurse practitioner versus how, you know, doctors chart. So it was really great. I'm actually going to request to follow her a few more times, but I do really enjoy following the doctor because I don't know, I learned from both. The doctor that I follow is a little bit more calm, so the day seems to be a little bit more like easygoing. So I think it's just different personalities, but it was a great experience today. I'm going to request to follow her some more because I really learned a lot. Let's see. Another good thing was learning this charting has been a little bit stressful, but this week I did better on staying on track, staying on top of my charting. So that was really good. Another pat on the back. Something else that happened. So, the drug reps come periodically, and they were finally able to put me in the system with my own NPI number, meaning basically that they could leave drug samples for me, and I could actually sign for them, and I can start giving out samples. So that's another thing. These are a lot of different medications I've never used before or heard of, and I've never prescribed anything. So I have a lot of studying to do. I gotta learn medications. I gotta learn all the different birth controls. I'm going on a trip next week, and I really feel like the plane ride will be me reading material, drug material. But I gotta get it down. I gotta know what I'm talking about. So I need to learn this information. It's a lot to learn. It's almost like being back in school, but I'm getting paid to study. So overall, week 3 was great. I finally am starting to feel like myself. I went from being super like week 1, I struggled. The first half of week 2, I struggled. By the second half, I was feeling good. I did a meal prep Sunday before this week, and that helped a lot. I didn't have to worry about coming home to cook dinner at all this week. Today's Friday, and I did not have to cook anything. This morning, I did have to stop at McDonald's and get breakfast. That was an experience. I talked about that on TikTok a little bit, but that was a bit crazy. But yeah, my meal prep got us through the whole week. It's Friday. I'm about to have a little date night, and I feel good. I'm actually about to go to the chiropractor and go shopping, and then come back and have date night. So yeah. So it is week 3, and I am feeling good, y'all. I'm praying that it continues to get better. I know things might change a little bit when I first start getting my own patients, but I'm really believing and praying that I can have this same type of balance once I start having my own clinic, my own patients. So yeah, I will be back next week and tell you how week 4 goes.